Everybody, I'm Elwirfy, and today I wanted to make a video talking about failure, or the fear of failure, I guess you could say. Because as we go through YouTube, as we go through trying to make good videos and trying to just be better and improve our work, you're going to see failure, and you're going to see times where views will go up and views will go down. You'll see subscribers go up and go down, definitely go down. And it just happened. That's just part of YouTube. That's how it goes. But often I find that as I scroll through Reddit, I know not a very good place to necessarily do things, but I've recently been joining a lot of Reddit groups, and I might have even mentioned it in another video, where I just take a look at like these small channel Reddits, and I just kind of read what the people are posting. A lot of people seem to be afraid of failing, or like worried about even starting a YouTube channel because they're worried, oh, what if people don't like me, or oh, what if my content idea is overdone and no one will find me, You gotta try, right? You have to put yourself out there and give it your best shot, even if it doesn't work. Hey, look, I'm first to admit I kind of went insane and just made a bunch of, just did nothing but post live streams, and that got me nowhere. That's why we're making videos like this now, because hey, we tried something for years and it didn't work, but now hey, look at this. We're trying a new discussion format, and I think it's going pretty well. Pretty happy to see how the community has grown over time. And I think that if you're sitting there and you're thinking to yourself, hey, I have an idea or a channel or something I want to do or achieve, and I want to go ahead and do it, but I'm worried about being judged, I would say just don't worry about it. And I know that's easy to say, and I'm saying that kind of from a privileged seat of position because I already have the experience and knowledge of it. I don't mean privilege in the self-righteous way that people talk about. I mean privilege as in like I have the experience and the background to know that after trying things for so long, that failure isn't really something I worry about anymore. But I understand why people would be worried about that. I'll tell you a couple quick facts about YouTube. Typically, IRL people don't tend to watch your stuff, unless you mention it to them. They probably will never find you, even if they're like in your own house. So don't worry about that. Two, you can always make multiple channels. You could do a channel where it's just experimenting, doing weird stuff, something that isn't consistent at all, and it just is whenever you feel like it. You can just have throwaway channels. That's okay. You're allowed to do that. So I wouldn't say you were forced to do you don't have to put everything on one channel like I do. So I would go ahead and say, if you're going to go ahead and experiment and do weird stuff, just do whatever you want. And then if you do see success from a certain kind of video, or you had fun making a certain kind of video, or you see something that kind of drives your passion, right, and gets you really excited, I think then at that point, that's when you would bring it over to your main channel, if you are doing that technique, and you would just go ahead and start doing that. Or heck, keep it all on your main channel, see what happens, see how people react or enjoy. Like at the time of recording this, I made a couple silent streams while I was had COVID, and we'll see how that does or not. Probably not going to do as well as these videos, but hey, I still like to share what I've been doing, even if I'm not able to speak and I'm not able to give thoughts about anything. At least to share, I'm a nerd. I play video games. It's what I do. It's that's what makes me happy. So I would say if you're worried about failing in the sense that, oh, I'm not going to make enough money, or I'm not going to make a career out of YouTube. Well, look, most people don't make a living off of YouTube. In fact, the vast majority don't make money off YouTube. YouTube is a very, very difficult platform to do that on. That's why I don't even worry about that anymore. And it's why I get to say whatever I want. Because here's a fun fact. If you make money on YouTube, you then have to kind of censor your content sometimes to make sure that it fits within their guidelines so you don't lose that membership. But if you're like me and you don't have any loyalty at all to the platform itself beyond having a place to store all of your interesting content for everybody, there's nothing to worry about. I can just do whatever I want, say whatever I want. Hell, I can play copyright music in the background. I can get a copyright notice, a copyright claim, but it's not going to be a strike, because I'm not, no one's going to strike me if I just let them have the non-existent money, right? If I wanted to, I could just start blasting off whatever music I want, and it doesn't matter. I can't get demonetized because that's not an issue for me, because I don't make any money. So if you're starting out, don't worry about it. Do whatever you want. Seriously, do whatever you want. And I think that once you open yourself up to the fact that, hey, not everything's going to work out, you're definitely for sure going to make some videos that are not good. You can delete them if you want. I mean, that's always a choice too. Hey Zambo Slayer, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the behind the scenes, I guess you could say, of the recording part of YouTube. But yeah, so there's also this issue, and I guess, that's a good point. Let's bring Twitch into it, just because. Twitch is an even bigger place to fail. You'll fail even worse on Twitch, because on Twitch, not only do you not have any discoverability, but you also don't have any support from the people who are actually making the content themselves. Weird sound. Close the door. There's also just a lack of support from the community as a whole compared to like the YouTube community. Because the YouTube community, right, you can have a video. Okay, so we make a video and people watch it. It's great. They love it. And then they subscribe to the channel and then they can go on and watch more content. Twitch doesn't save your streams, really. So they'll be loyal to your Twitch stream. They see it. They watch it. And then there's no way for them to keep them engaged. You can't really hang on to that audience and keep them going through your stuff, which is really disappointing. So what do you have to do? You have to live stream every day. But when you live stream, there's no way to find your stuff other than being popular. So that's just how it is. You don't have a choice. You're stuck doing the best you can. Every once in a while you get lucky, and people like this guy who popped into my stream will say hey, and it's great, and we love it. Obviously, always happy to see new faces, get new content, all that great stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely recording for a YouTube video. And no, I'm not cutting anything out because I don't like to do that. I like to keep everything genuine because I want people, hey, look, if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to come into the live stream and check it out and be like, hey, what's up? I'm totally happy to go ahead and do that and make everything kind of smooth and transitional. So yeah, go ahead and definitely, you can talk while I'm making these videos. It's fine. We're talking about failure because failure is a big part of making YouTube videos and content creation as a whole on Twitch and on other platforms. And it can be really disappointing sometimes to have to be worried about that kind of stuff, especially when you want to be successful or make money or do whatever you want to do. Failure is just a part of it. And I think it's really important to accept the fact that failure is going to be a part of it. And you just... I don't know. I'm trying to be encouraging here. I'm trying to make this lighthearted and positive. But the reality of it is that you're going to fail, and it's okay. I guess that's the main point, I guess I would say. This video, mostly, again, spurred off of me watching Reddit videos. Or, not Reddit videos, but reading Reddit comments and stuff. So, if you are wanting a place to maybe get inspired or relate to other people, I'd say go to Reddit, honestly. Look up YouTube in the subreddits. You'll find plenty of stuff for small content creators. And I think that you'll be thoroughly impressed with that. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. As always, I'm Elwirfy, and I will definitely be seeing you guys next time. Take care, everyone. And super thanks for Zombo Slayer for showing up in the chat.